What's up everyone, it's Charles here with Rocket Punch. I'm going to do a review of the Disney Store exclusive Star Wars Elite Series Stormtrooper. This is another wonderful release in their diecast line, and this time of the original Stormtrooper. You can see it comes in the same type of box the other diecast Elite come in, which is a nice windowed box here for collectors who like to keep stuff in box or open it and put it back in. The back it's got a short description which you can pause if you want to read it. Nice little chrome strip right up here. But the awesomest part of this whole set is the figure itself, so let's take a look at that. First thing you're going to notice is how awesome he is. Second thing you're going to notice is that he's a little bit bigger than your typical 6-inch figures. And third, and probably should be the first thing you notice, is the heft of this thing, because it's completely heavy because of all the die-cast components. Most of it is die-cast. The only thing I can really tell you that isn't metal is the helmet here. The little shoulder pads over here, the little armor, the hands, the belt, and the feet. And then of course the little holster here and the gun. But the entire body, arms, legs, are die-cast metal. Now let's take a look at the blaster he comes with. This is the only accessory he has. And it's just a simple blaster. It's got some like dry brushing on there to give it like a weathered look. Nothing really going on here. This doesn't even unfold or anything like that. And what I like about this is a lot of the figures don't have is the little holster pack right here, which you can actually put that right in. And while we're back here, yes, there are a ton of screw holes, which is makes it pretty evident that this is a die-cast figure. The funny thing is there's screw hole covers here on the sides of the legs, which is really strange. You don't really see the sides of the legs, you really do see the back. So I don't know what they were trying to go for there, or unless they're just assuming you're not going to look at the back, you're going to look at the front, and then these would stand out. But I'm sure if you really want to get rid of those holes, you can get pretty creative. Honestly, they don't bother me. I'm used to having screw holes on the back of my die-cast figures. The very next thing we're going to check out is articulation, all right? Because it's a die-cast figure, don't expect it to do splits. You know, in real life, Stormtroopers barely moved at all as it is. So we're just going to check out the head here. We got the head on a ball joint. We have the shoulders. They only go out about this much before the armor starts hitting. And then we have the elbow here, which only goes that far. We have the hands that spin. We have waist articulation here. All right. If we move down to the hips don't really go out due to the armor right here on his butt armor hitting the side of the leg. So that's as far out as it's going to go. Going forward, pretty much same thing. This hits right there, and you don't want to hit it too hard because these are die-cast parts that are painted hitting each other. Move down to the knee, very limited. You know, not too limited, but it does only go about this far before the armor hits. And then we got the feet that do swivel. We also got this little hinge there. And the good thing is that there's little ratchets in there. You can't really hear them, but you can see where they stop as I move them, which is a good call because the very first Stormtrooper I bought, the first order one, didn't stand very well due to its teeny little feet. These feet are a little bit bigger than the first order ones, and it does stand very well on its own. Now granted, Stormtroopers were pretty awkward as it is. I don't know, it's just like the legs, they kind of have like knock knee where the legs go in and then out, and I have two of them. I have this one here which I showed you earlier, and they both suffer from the same thing. I think it's just part of the casting and it just stayed that way after design. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't really bother me too much. I like my Stormtroopers to look a little awkward. What I want to do now is do some comparisons. So we'll pull out some other recognized Stormtroopers. Let's just zoom out a bit here. We're going to compare it to the SH Figuarts Stormtrooper. You can see how much smaller the SH Figuarts is. Then we're going to try some Hasbro Stormtroopers here. We got the Han Solo, and then we also have Luke here. Please stand. This guy doesn't really like to stand much. See that? Alright, there we go. That's what he compares with Luke. And let's go ahead and compare him to the Snowtrooper here. Alright, gives you an idea of that. And also the First Order Stormtrooper here. How about some 3 3/4 action? Let's do some die-cast comparisons. Hopefully this stand will hold since it's not really made to hold two gigantic die-cast figures. But here's a First Order one, and I don't know if he's going to stand. There we go, got him to stand. Just compare the feet. You'll notice the feet are so freaking teeny compared to the Stormtrooper, the regular one. Alright, so we're going to do another die-cast comparison. We got, let's see, we got here a Flame Trooper, which I'm happy I found. And then last but not least, the monstrous Phasma here, which look at the size of Phasma. It's the biggest one in the line. And that's going to bring us to the end. Of course, this would complement a Darth Vader very nicely. However, it's not due to come out till the 23rd of November 2015. So if you see this video in time, keep that date in mind if you want to pick up the Stormtrooper and get the Darth Vader as soon as it comes out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, guys. Thank you for watching. Share and subscribe. Let your friends know about these videos. If you want to check out awesome toys, please click in the description below, the Big Bad Toy Store. Until next time, bye-bye.